38. A cash generating unit comprises of the following assets: building, plant and equipment, goodwill, current assets, and total is 1010. Uh, Following an impairment review, it was discovered that an item of plant carried at 40,000 is damaged and will have be scrapped. So minus 40, we will have this 160 here. So we can just do 40 and then do this way. So the plant is left with 160, and the total value of this cash generating unit, which was 1010, it is now reduced to 750. So the total impairment we have is 1010 minus 750. 260 is the total impairment, we can say. Okay. And this is after impairment. So if we have 260 of impairment, out of which 40 is already allocated to PP&E, so there will be some remaining amount also. This is also impairment which is given already 40, and then we need to calculate some further impairment on this. So we have 160 and then we are going to calculate this impairment. So we will allocate the full 90 of goodwill. So after impairment, goodwill will remain 0. There will be no impairment on current assets. Okay. So this will be like just 0 only. So out of this 260, how much we have already allocated? 260 minus 90 minus this 40 also. So the remaining amount that we need to allocate is 130, and this needs to be allocated between building and PP&E. And the question is asking about the building only. We will calculate this two and then and then we can answer this. So the total of these two, building and PP&E, is how much? This is still 700. So the total of these two is 700 plus 160, 860, and total remaining impairment is 130. So this remaining 130 will be allocated. So we'll divide it by 860 and multiply it by this value. So we'll get this much of impairment. Same way for PP&E, we will take this 130, divide by 860, which is sum of these two, and then multiply by this 160, which is after the first impairment of 40. So we're left with this. So then from 700 minus this, it's 594, and 160 minus this. So if you can see now, the sum of all this is 750. So our impairment is this much. After impairment, our values are this. And the question is asking about just the carrying value of the building. So for building, our answer is 594. Third one.